Picture this. The year is 2177, post-nuclear apocalypse. Humanity is hanging on the brink of extinction. They're now divvied up into 12 districts. Each year, for fun and morale, they send 4 people into a dome and make them fight to the death, merely for their entertainment. The winner is rewarded, but did they truly win? Did they truly win? But with that being said, it's also Christmas, so Merry Christmas, everyone, even though it's like 3 days later. I want you to check out this list. Pick the top 3 that you think you're going to win, or that are going to win. Let's see. I'm going to pick Rubik's, Sup Motherfucker, and let's go with old Shrimpy Boy. Yeah, those are my choices. Maybe Edwin. I think he's got a good shot. But let's get into it. The Bloodbath. As the tributes stand on their podium, the horn sounds. Sup Motherfucker, Biocunt, and Dougie the First run away from the cornucopia, wanting nothing to do with the chaos and the ensuing bloodbath, some might say. Myers grabs a shield leaning on the side of the cornucopia, very resourceful. Should be good for defending against attacks. Rambo, Akame, and Edwin work together to get as many supplies as possible, knowing that I'm going to need a breath in between some of these. Together to get many supplies as possible because, well, they need them to survive. The Snoops, True Soldier, and Bahamut, along with Snowflake and Yossi, run away from the cornucopia. Abtul convinces Perception to not kill her, only to kill her instead. Wait, so who killed who? Okay. Evil Soul runs away from the cornucopia. Hinata and Glamorous fight for a long time. Hinata gives up and retreats. Fuck Off You Shit runs away from the cornucopia. Shrimp Eyes, strangles Rafa after they engage in a fistfight. Oh, it's a little brutal, Shrimpy Boy. He's still mad about the, dying in a guy that's 30 levels below you. Corvana, Atono, and Double R fight for bag. Corvana strangles Double R with the straps and runs. Oh. I thought, strangling someone over a fistfight was dramatic. Mula runs away from the cornucopia. Switch Kill version 2 grabs a backpack and retreats. Afghan Rambustan runs away from the cornucopia along with April Showers, the RVGS, and yeah, those people ran out of here. Meek stays at the cornucopia for resources, which is arguably kind of smart, but could get you killed. Ramses rips a mace out of Virus's hands. Oh, is he going to kill him with it? And then he runs away from the cornucopia along with Yormaj and Under Siege. Finsky takes a sickle from inside the cornucopia while the others are distracted. Whitey90, don't know who that is either, runs away from the cornucopia. Aichio finds a bow, some arrows, and a quiver. Lube runs away from the cornucopia. Our orc gathers as much food as he can, because orcs need to eat. They can't fight on an empty stomach. Short Round takes a handful of throwing knives, content, and runs off. Rubix runs away from the cornucopia. No Hope runs away with a ladder and some rope. Well, I know what I wanted to do with the rope, but it'll never happen. Hinata Akato grabs a jar of fishing bait while Ram Masker gets the fishing gear. Oh, they're going to team up. They're going to have some food. Smart. Solaris runs away from the cornucopia along with Doom Immortal. Celento and Fuck Off fight for a bag. Oh, Fuck Off gives up and retreats. Come on, guys, I gotta say these names. At least keep them clean. And Imagination runs away from the cornucopia. Day 1. Yossi kills Biocunt for his supplies. Evil Soul just sits there and questions her sanity. DRVGS camouflages himself in the bushes. That's just a pro move right there, and just hide there till the end of the map. Ramses runs away from Finsky, not wanting to get in a fight yet. The Snoop steals from Fuck Off You Shit while she isn't looking. Oh, hey, look at that. Whitney90 camouflages herself into the bushes, too. Shrimp Eyes. The shrimp is fishing. How ironic. Glamorous tries to sleep through the entire day, not wanting to waste any energy. Under Siege and Lube split up to search for resources. Oh Fuck Off forces Aichino to kill Robbie Manser or Edwin. He refuses to kill, so Oh Fuck Off kills him instead. Oh. Well, sorry, Aichio. Imagination receives fresh food from an unknown sponsor. Hinata explores the area. Habtul and Motherfucker fights Meeks and No Hope. Meeks and No Hope survive. Oh well. I think that spells disaster for the other two. Snowflake, April Showers, and Doug the First successfully ambush and kill Rambo, True Soldier, and Myers. Oh god. That's what I like to see, guys. Teamwork. Teamwork. Short Round searches for firewood, not wanting to freeze to death at night, because, well, it can happen. Bahamut sprains her ankle running away from Afghan Rambo. Virus, T-Rex, Samula, and Anthony raid Hinata Akano's camp while she is hunting. Oh, Switch V2 defeats Ramage in a fight but spares his life. Which is always a mistake. You're in a game for death. Just take their life. Rubik's defeats Silento in a fight but spares her life. See, that's going to come back to haunt you guys. I swear to it. Solaris chases a cane. Swiggity Swooty, he's coming for that booty. Corvo Anato diverts Do My Nail's attention and runs away. Following tributes. 10 cannon shots can be heard in the distance. And just so you know, my mouse is dead, so I'm playing by trackpad. I just wanted you to know because it sucks. Night 1. April Showers, Glamorous, and Meeks track down and kill HGH. I'm not saying that name. I hate all of you with those whacked out names. Like Sactifin Dan, that guy. Just freaking smashed his keyboard for his name. You guys shouldn't do that, it's immoral. Rubik tries to sing herself to sleep, knowing that's the only thing she can do. Evil Soul, Ramsey, and No Hope cheerfully sing songs together, thinking maybe they just will survive. Imagination tries to sing herself to sleep. Silento sees a fire but stays hidden, not wanting to engage. Short Round cooks her food before putting her fire out. Wait, maybe Silento saw Short Round's fire. Damn, he could have got himself some food. Anthony, Akame, and Corvo discuss the game and what might happen in the morning. Oh god. Of course, Witch V2 is tending to his wounds. Why? We have no idea. And Virus is the one receiving medical supplies. T-Rex, Hinata Akano, and Baphomet sleep in shifts, wanting to guard each other for as long as they can. Oh, poor Edwin. Edwin is unable to start a fire and sleeps without warmth. Whitney 9 climbs a tree to rest. That'd be my go-to move. Yoramaj tries to sing himself to sleep. You guys need to get your shit together. You signed up for this. Stop being crybabies and go slice some necks. Shrimp Eyes fends off fuck off Snowflakes and Finsky away from her fire. Man, y'all are weak getting taken out by the shrimp. You know what the shrimp got taken out by? Loop sees a fire but stays hidden. Solaris passes out from exhaustion. That might cost him. Mula screams for help. Oh god, his picture got all distorted. Doom Immortal cooks his food before putting his fire out. Snoops loses sight of where he is, wondering what got him to this point in his life. Doug the First convinces Hinata to snuggle with her. Ooh, you know what's going on there. Fuck off, you shit cries herself to sleep. Something I'd think, DV or DRVGS would do. Oh. He let Under Siege into his shelter. I wonder why. What you doing with them, Pangs? Afghan Rambo sets Yossi on fire with a Molotov. Oh god, I think that's the first time I've ever seen a Molotov in the game. Poor Yossi. Day 2. Anthony questions his sanity, wondering how in the hell he got selected when he never even signed up. Some say a cruel prank by his brother, or maybe his parents trying to get rid of him. Nobody quite knows. Glamorous goes hunting. Hinata Akano diverts Afghan's attention and runs away. Inspiration sprains his ankle running away from Whitney 90. Oh, Virus is just chilling fishing. And Hinata's just questioning her sanity. No idea what she's doing in life. Ramses receives medical supplies from an unknown sponsor. He can tend to some wounds. I really should have had water next to me, because I got cotton mouth like there's no tomorrow. Ramses receives medical supplies from an unknown sponsor. Baphomet receives explosives from an unknown sponsor. April Showers attacks Yoshimaj, but Doom Immortal protects him, killing April Showers. Well, I guess we're not having any May flowers. Yeah, that was corny. Kane fishes. Switch V2 explores the arena looking for an advantage against his opponents. Doug the First receives medical supplies from an unknown sponsor. Evil Soul deserts Solaris' attention and runs away. Shrimp Eyes and Vinsky team up to hunt other tributes. Lube dies of dysentery. Oh god. Underseas tries to spearfish with a trident, but is unsuccessful. Edwin discovers a river, maybe the same one Undersiege is next to. Snoops reason The Snoops receives an explosive from an unknown sponsor. Look, I want one of you guys to set up like a kill chain of explosives and just take out like 20 people. It won't even be an event, just decimate everyone. And if you don't, I'm going to be very upset. X receives clean water from an unknown sponsor. Short round picks flowers. Honestly, I think short round is my new favorite. That's my odds-on win. No Soleil, Snowflake constructs a shack to live in. Thinking maybe no one's going to check, this obviously big shack that was built, after they got there. DRVGS diverts Samula's attention and runs away. The orc explores the arena looking for a leg up on the competition. Or, maybe someone to kill. Silento receives an explosive from an unknown sponsor. Oh Fuck Off discovers a cave. Oh, see? Look, that. No Hope. Congratulations. And that was my hand clapping, nothing else. No Hope sets off an explosive, killing Koda, Avato, Fuck Off Yushit, and Rubix. Ah, some mighty fine kills. Hope, Rubix. Fallen tributes too. 7 shots can be heard in the distance. You thought it was bad dying and hopes backfire. Now people getting killed by her setting off freaking grenades and shit. Night 2. Shrimp Eyes and Yormage runs into each other and decides for a truce for the night. Both exhausted. Hula and T-Rex talk about the tributes still alive. The Snoops attempts to start a fire but is unsuccessful. Oh no. Oh no. Switch Kill V2 ain't messing around and sets Fincy on fire with a Molotov. Ruthless. Thug the First sits in his shack thinking about home. Afghan Rainbow, Snowflake, Akame, and Imagination tell each other ghost stories to frighten the mood. Oh, lighten the mood. Hinana Akano receives a hatchet from an unknown sponsor. Solaris convinces Whiting Nine to snuggle with him. Oh Fuck Off stays awake all night just to not die. Virus begs for Evil Soul to kill her. She reluctantly obliges, killing Virus. Oh, come on, Virus. That wasn't the way you were supposed to go out, man. Silento and Glamorous tell stories about themselves to each other. Oh, takes a lot of breath, people. Undersiege climbs a tree to rest. Doom Eternal sets up a camp for the night. Meeks passes out from exhaustion. That might cost her, honestly. Hinata loses sight of where she is, getting completely lost in the middle of nowhere. Anthony thinks about winning that sweet, sweet 125 credit first place prize. DRVGS is unable to start a fire and sleeps without warmth. No Hope after, ruthlessly obliterating 3 people tends to Bahamut's wounds. Eden loses sight of where he is. Maybe Edwin and Hinata are in the same field? Perhaps. Short Round attempts to start a fire but is unsuccessful. Oh god. Ramses bleeds out due to an untreated injury. God, what were you doing while you were off camera? Poor guy. Day 3. Oh, Doug the First attacks Hinata Akamo, but she manages to escape. Afghan Rambo runs away from Miki's. Undersiege Mullah, Baptist, Akame, and Dumamortal hunt for the tributes. Oh Fuck Off, Kill Switch 2, Imagination, Shrimp Eyes, raids Short Round's camp. Oh, come on, Short Round's like my favorite. You guys can't do that to him. Solaris collects fruit from a tree, eager for something to eat and drink. Yonomash sprains his ankle while running away from the mighty orc. Hinata receives clean water from an unknown sponsor. Anthony sees smoke rising in the distance but decides not to investigate. Silento unknowingly eats toxic berries and dies. Poor guy, poor guy. DRVGS overhears No Hope and Glamorous talking in the distance. Maybe, you want to go up there and just a little stab him in the throat? Maybe? TV? You want to stab him in the throat for me? Moving on. The Snoop attacks Edwin, but he manages to escape. Snowlake receives clean water from an unknown sponsor. Whitney 90 fishes. Oh. Oh god. Evil Soul, you've fallen to one of the worst fates. accidentally stepping on a landmine. It's horrible. Fallen Tributes 3. 5 cannons can be heard in the distance. Poor evil soul stepping on a landmine. I hope no one else does that. Night 3. Oh, fuck off and not a cuddle for warmth. Well, we all know what Kratos is about. The Snoops traps and kills Anthony in a brutal fashion. Lured him in with a nice bed, some tea, and snapped his neck. Ruthless. Shrimp Eyes thinks about winning that sweet, sweet 125 credit grand prize. Or the 110. Or wait, 125, 115, 110. I should know that, you know. Snowflake sets up camp for the night. Edwin stays awake all night. Yoramaj and No Hope sleep in shifts. Hinata Akano forces DRVGS to kill Under Siege or Meeks. He decides to kill Meeks. Yes, keep Under Siege. He must go on. T-Rex receives fresh food from an unknown sponsor. Whitney, 90, receives a hatchet from an unknown sponsor. Short Round pushes a cam off a cliff during a knife fight. Oh, Short Round. Congratulations, my dude. That was impressive. The cameras loved it. Solaris goes to sleep. Mulan cries himself to sleep. That sounds like Terry on any night, really. Bahamut climbs a tree to rest. Afghan Rambo and Doug the First talks about tributes still alive. Imagination tends to Doom Immortal's wounds. Switch V Kill tends to his own wounds, and Glamorous just starts a fire. No fucks given. Day 4. By this you can assume everyone's getting tired. The tributes, the narrator who forgot water. But let us continue. Hinata overhears. Whoops. Bahamut and Solaris talking in the distance. The Snoops receives fresh food from an unknown sponsor. All these little noises of me just knocking things off of things. Ignore them. Glamorous searches for a water source. Nada Akano searches for a water source. Oh god. The Afghan Rambo injured himself. Switch Kill V2 steals from T-Rex when he isn't looking. Doom Immortal tends to Short Round's wounds. Yes, Short Round, you cannot die. You gotta be the winner, man. I'm counting on you. Mula DRVGS, Edwin Snowflakes, and Whitney hunt for the tributes. No Hope questions her sanity. Well, on any day she does that, so, you know. Oh god. Yoramaj kills Oh Fuck Off with her own weapon. So they're like, oh, let's snuggle. You know, Yoramaj is like, yeah, with his Mike Wazowski face, and then he just bites his head off. Ruthless. Under Siege stalks Shrimp Eyes. God, it must be fam chat. Imagination and Doug the First work together for the first day. Or for the day. Fallen Tributes full. 4 cannon shots can be heard in the distance. Hinata Akano shoots his arrow at White 90, but misses and kills Switch V2 instead. No! No! Okay, confession time. I also kind of wanted Switch to win. I'm with Switch, Hope, and Short Round. The Snoop dies of dysentery. Glamorous lets Hinata into a shelter. Now that's always resulted in the person getting killed. Calling it now. DRVGS, Mute, Yoramaj. Doom Immortal and Short Round sleep in shifts, wanting to get rested up for the next few days. Snowflake and Solaris run into each other and decide a truce for the night. T-Rex set Edwin on fire with a Molotov. Ruthless work. Under Siege, Imagination Doug the First and Shrimp Eyes sleep in shifts. I guess Under Siege finally caught up with Shrimp Eyes and they decided to work together. Oh no, I got that right. Afghan Rambo thinks about home. Behemoth and No Hope tell stories about themselves to each other. Oh no! Run, Shrimp, run! No Hope chases Shrimp Eyes. Nada hunts for other tributes. Doug the First shoots a poisonous blow dart into... Aww. DRVGS's neck slowly killing him. Poor guy. Poor guy. Solaris, Afghan Rainbow, T-Rex, and Doom Immortal raid Yar. Yoramaj's camp while he is hunting. Mute defeats Bahamut in a fight but spares her life. Glamorous shoots a poison blow dart into Snowflake's neck and slowly killing him. What is it with the blow darts? That's like the third guy to die from a blow dart. Whitney 90 tries to sleep through the entire day, not wanting to burn energy. Under Siege chases Hinata Akano. Probably to kill him. And Imagination. Aww, man. Imagination silently snipes Short Round's neck. Poor Short Round. 6 cannon shots can be heard in the distance. 2 of my favorite people just got taken out. Actually, there was 4 of them I liked on there. Night 5. Afghan Rainbow, Shrimp Eyes, Hinata Akana, and No Yoramaha sleeping ships. Man, people are being buddy-buddy just like this round. Get to killing. T-Rex, Glamorous, Whitney 9, and Hinata track down and kill Mula. Rip. Imagination receives a hatchet from an unknown sponsor. Solaris thinks about winning that sweet 125 credits. Bahamut looks at the night sky. Under siege, climbs a tree to rest. Doug the First tries to sing herself to sleep. Himself, herself, same thing. Doom Immortal tries to treat his infection. Oh, he better get some medicine. Been hearing weird things in the real world. The feast. The cornucopia is replenished with food, supplies, and weapons and memoirs from the tribute's families. Doug the First kills Hinata. I'm never going to say that name right. Hinata for her supplies. Imagination, Hinata, and Doom Immortal successfully ambush, kill Afghan Rainbow, Glamorous, and Under Siege. Oh, big rip, boys. T-Rex kills Solaris with his own weapon. Smartly enough, No Hope, White 90, and Shrimp Eyes decided not to go. And whilst everyone's doing that, Yormaj strangles Bahamut with a rope. How violent. Day 6. Imagination thinks about home. Doom Immortal scares Hinata Akana off. Shrimp Eyes searches for firewood. No Hope, Whitney, and Doug the First get into a fight. Oh no, Doug the First triumphantly kills them both. Wow, Doug, I didn't know you had it in you to kill 2 people. T-Rex chases Yormaj. Watching what he did to the other one, he wanted to strangle Yormaj back for fun, really. It's what the orc does. 9 cannons can be heard in the distance. I wonder who's gonna win. Night 6. T-Rex stays awake all night knowing that they might spring something on him. Doom Immortal, knowing death closes in, screams for help. Yormaj lets Doug the First into a shelter. I've always said that this will lead to death. Watch. One of them is getting strangled, probably Doug. Shrimp Eyes receives medical supplies from an unknown sponsor. Nanoko. Hinata Akano receives fresh food from an unknown sponsor. Imagination is unable to start a fire and sleeps without warmth. Only like 6-7 people in here, guys. Day 7. T-Rex camouflages himself into the bush. The orc knows it's not his time to strike. Yormaj hunts for other tributes. Hinata Akano, despite his impressive plays, injures himself. Oh, see, told you someone was getting strangled, I just didn't know who. Doug the First strangles Shrimp Eyes with a rope. I don't know what's worse, getting killed by Doug or a guy 30 levels below you. Shrimp, you gotta tell us. Imagination spears. Oh, Doom Immortal right in the abdomen, killing him. Ruthless. 2 cannon shots can be heard in the distance. Night 7. Hey guys, only 5 players left. Doug the First begins. Doug the First begs for Hinata Akano to kill her. She reluctantly obliges, killing Doug the First. No, Doug, you pussy. You were right there. Imagination sets up camp for the night. T-Rex receives clean water from an unknown sponsor. Yormaj is awoken by a nightmare. Wonder if it was all that killing he did. Day 8. Hinata Akana. Oh, wow. Wow, how do I do that then? Hinata Akano and Imagination threaten double suicide. It fails and they die. See, I've always questioned that because if they attempted a double suicide and died, they didn't fail. And then T-Rex overpowers Yormaj, killing him. Wow. 4 cannon shots can be heard in the distance. The winner is T-Rex from District 1. Oh, wow. So how do I decide 3rd place? They both off themselves at the same time. Oh, wow. Well, we'll figure that out in the post-credits. Congratulations, T-Rex, for winning 1st place. The person he killed, I already forgot, in 2nd. And 3rd place is to be decided. Congratulations, T-Rex. You know, the sound effects and such.